When people ask me about resources, I sometimes say, have you ever been in a public place but felt lonely? I was out walking the other day and I looked around myself and I was in a disadvantaged area in a city in a country where I shouldn't have been. And I looked around and thought, lone man from America walking in a place he shouldn't be walking. I felt lonely. Now I was surrounded by people, but I wasn't feeling connected. Change is not a lonely game. Change is hard, and sustaining change is nearly impossible. I've learned that, we've all learned that. Change is a team sport. And the resources that we provide to ourselves are getting those supports to sustain the change. One is coaching. Coaching is a big word for a simple idea. Getting friends, relationships, colleagues, experts to monitor my progress. The other is institutionalizing my change in the HR practices of a company. If I do this behavior, what's going to happen? Will I get promoted? Will I be paid more? Will I be signaled out as somebody who's doing a good job? If not, we're hoping for A, but rewarding B, as Steve Kerr says. Those are the important parts of that resource process. We have discovered of the hundreds of models, there's two dimensions. One dimension of coaching is results. What are you trying to accomplish? Often around performance appraisal, performance reviews. The other dimension of coaching is behavior. How do you spend your time? Who do you meet with? What do you do? Our view is you have to do both. You have to link behavior to results. We call that the so that question. We did a book called Results-Based Leadership. You have a result, but the behavior is there so that the results occur. When we look at coaches, we say, which do you lean to, the results or the behavior? And then we say, make sure you tie both in. What are you trying to accomplish? That's a result question. Behavior. Where are you spending your time? And when those two line up, then we're more likely to have sustainable coaching. The resource we like, and I've alluded to it before, are the human resource systems. It's amazing that the infrastructure of a company through human resource matters. How do people get promoted around here? What does a career look like? What does good performance management look like? How do you get paid more? Those systems become resources when they sustain the change the leader wants. For example, if a leader says, I'm trying to be better at setting a strategy, but it doesn't affect my career opportunities, my promotion opportunities. It doesn't show up in my training plan. It doesn't show up in my pay. It doesn't show up in my performance management. I'm standing out there by myself trying to change. The human resources put me inside the infrastructure of the company.